everybody. This is the moment where I will be taking my assessment of the room. As I mentioned in the first video, part 1 and 2, we already started last night, and we tried to get a little bit of that hard coat off the wall, but I wanted to give you an opportunity to look at what the bathroom looks like. So this is going to be my assessment of the room before I get started on anything, and then that way you can see what I'm contending with. So let's jump into that video right now, and remember to not judge me too harshly because I didn't do this remodel work. So let's jump into it. Talking about with the wall. As you can see, there is texture kind of glopped onto the wall here, kind of haphazardly. You can see the drywall joint compound just comes off with no problem whatsoever. Just kind of pick it right off the wall. It's been this way since we moved in. We did not do this. And again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong necessarily with texture in your walls. I just don't think this was done correctly. You can see over here there's areas where it's completely fallen away from our shower curtain. And then up here you can see how they painted the ceiling. See if I can zoom in a little bit for you. You can see this is their cut line on the ceiling. So it really was not a very good job. And in addition to that, you can also see where they had some of that tan go up on the ceiling. And then they tried to cover it with white paint. You can see how it's splitting along the seam. And all of the walls in this bathroom look basically like this. So we're going to be stripping all of this off. And to give you an example of what it looks like now we've started to remove this. And you can see how far we have to go down, how much material we have to remove. And as I mentioned, or as I will be mentioning in the video, basically this is a layer of drywall mud over the wallpaper. This is the wallpaper underlayment right here, and this is what we will apply the stripper to. And when you apply the stripper to this, once it gets saturated, it starts to bubble, and that will just come right off. So this here we have to get off first, and the only way to do that is by using this tool here. Let me show you. Alright, it's by using a tool like this, and what we do is you have to find a way to get underneath the material and then move your way up. Now it's not anywhere near this easy. This has already been taken up, so this is just an example. But once you get up in there, you have to keep pushing like so until you start splitting it off the wall. So as you can see, this blade is nice and thin, and it gets behind the top layer of wallpaper, behind the joint compound. It allows you to go straight up, and all it leaves behind is your backing paper. The backing paper can be cleaned off, and then when you're done, you basically have a clean wall underneath. There are a few areas where I will need to touch up with either joint compound or spackling, depending on the severity. You can see up here we've already found a few spots here, and then down by the shower, that is where they attempted to correct an issue they had before, and that issue was just covered up with the wallpaper and then this joint compound into a texturing. So this is what the bathroom looks like in the before state. You can see the texturing on the walls. All the way down to the sink. I've already removed the mirror. This is what it looks like now. And I'll be providing more videos in the future of what it's going to look like once we have everything off the walls, and then once I get the walls prepped for finishing. So, all right, so as you can see, this room is a pretty big mess, and I just wanted to bring you guys along with this, because if you are in a similar situation where you moved into a house and you realize that, you know, people that lived there before you may not have done the kind of job that you wanted to do, or maybe it's just a room that you want to, you know, spruce up for yourself and make it more your own. So if that's the case, I'm glad you're following along. I'm glad you're watching these episodes, and I hope that they are informative and they give you the right advice that'll help you do the job to the best of your ability. So, as always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and check out some of these other videos I've got going on here, and I will keep you updated every day that I do some work. But for now, I hope you all have a great day, and